Ground variable between 060 and 120. 3000 staggered. Temperature 4. 2.0. QNH1024. Back ILS Runway 14 live approach. Departure Runway 4. Caution bird. Advise on initial contact. You have Nation Golf. Jumbo International Airport 8 of Information Golf. 12000. Ground 080 at 3. Ground variable between 060 and 20. 3000 staggered. Temperature 4. 2.0. QNH1024. Expect ILS Runway 15 live approach. Departure Runway 14 left. Caution bird activity. Advise on initial contact. Your information Golf.
Request the initial climb. Please say again. Say again, please. I want to know the initial climb and the score code for Hainan 12744. Climb and maintain 380 square 4513. Score code 4513 and flight and maintain 380. Hainan 274. Hainan 274 did visit contact ground 121.29 Contact ground 121.29 Hainan 2744 Tango service. Two 61 and Ashana 829 standby for clearance 61st delay 30 minutes.
Standby, Ashana 829.
Delivery, good evening, Dynasty 263 Heavy, radio check.
Dynasty 263 loud and clear.
We have information call, request FR clearance to Taipei.
Dynasty 263 standby for clearance.
Roger, standing by, Dynasty 263.
Ashana 127 clearance for you, ready to copy. Radar, Ashana 127. Ashana 127 cleared to Taipei Tongsan International Airport. Off runway 14 left, via BULTI 1, Romeo Victor BULTI, Yankee 7 on non-5. Climb, maintain full airbase 360, departure frequency, non-9 additional 75, square 45214 Clear to Tongsan, Taipei Tongsan Airport using runway 14 left, BULTI micro departure. Departure precaution 975, respect to flight level 360, squawk 4514, Ashana 127. Ashana 127 BULTI 1, Romeo departure. BULTI 1, micro departure, Ashana 127. BULTI 1, Romeo departure. 맞아. BULTI 1, Romeo departure, Ashana 127. Channel 127, thank you for waiting and little bit contact ground 127 have a good day.
컨택 그라운드 원투원 되시면 라이너 아시아나 127 감사합니다. 수고하십시오.
Korean Air 121 clearance for your repeat copy. Korean Air 1210 clearance for repeat copy.
Go ahead, Korean Air 120.
Korean Air 120 clear to Taipei Songsan, open runway 14, left B1, Romeo departure, BULTI Yankee 011, fire. Climb remain to level 300, departure frequency 119.7, car 4515.
Clear to Songsan Airport, departure running 14 left via BULTI 1 Romeo departure. BULTI 711.5, climbing flight level 300, departure frequency 119.75, squawk 4515, Korean Air 120.
Korean Air 120 lead base clear, contact ground 127 have.
Contact ground 121.90, Korean Air 120, good day.
Hello, beautiful delivery. This is before because I fucking do some, how do you say that?
About 154, stand by for the clear next delay 30 minutes.
Standing by, hold
Usually one question for EFA 2165. We already raised for 30. How many times we continue to raise?
We are.
About 155, your number 3, stand by.
Roger, number 3, EFA 2165, thank you.
If before we are ready.
No, 5%. About 165, thank you for waiting. Clearance for your ready to copy.
Ready to copy EFA 2165.
About 165, clearance, clear to Taipei Songsan, open runway 14, left via BULTI 1, Romeo departure, BULTI Yankee 011, fire. Climb and maintain flight level 380, departure 119.75, squawk 45016, lead.
Songs up with a 1 Romeo departure, and runway 14 left, departure frequency 119.075, and squawk 4511, E52165.
Japan 4516.
Roger, squawk 4516, E52165.
You are 26 later with contact around 129 ability.
119, thank you for service with E52165.
Delivery about 152, confirm our clearance of 2
If I 152 at over standby. Eva 152 clearance for you, ready to copy.
152 clearance.
Eva 152 to Taipei Song off running 14 left to via radar bed BULTI, Yankee 711, MUGUS, Yankee 742, SALMI, Bravo 576, Alpha, Papa Uniform. Climb and maintain flight level 340. Departure frequency 119.75, car 45217.
Radar frequency fully after departure and climb maintain flight level 340. Is 119.75, and squawk 4517, 152.
Eva 152 for contact ground decimal 99 ability.
21 with full value 152.
Eva Wi-Fi clearance for you, copy.
Eva 152, ready to copy.
Eva 155. Eva 155. Clear Taipei Songtang, runway 1 left, W1, Romeo departure, BULTI, Yankee 711, to left 5. Climb and maintain flight level 360. Departure frequency 119.75, car 45221.
Explanation mark is in the perspective.
One by one, please.
Songs International previously 51 Romeo departure, departure runway 14 left, with 5662, departure frequency decimal 05, scope 4522, Eva 155.
Eva 155, car 4521.
4521.
Wrong.
Just 4521, Eva 155.
Eva 155, relative contact ground 141, decimal 9 of the thing.
Contact ground 129, 120 decimal 9, Eva 155.
EMS 07. Call to some stand.
Station calling, say again.
EMS 007.
China 007, please stand by.
Roger, stand by.
Korean Air 215, clearance for your ready to copy. Korean Air 215, clearance for your ready to copy.
We are ready to copy Korean 215.
Korean Air 215, clear to Taipei Songsan, runway 14 left to PR421, Romeo departure for the Yankee 7 on Climb and maintain flight level 340. Departure frequency 119.75, car 45 to 30. 522.
Please assumption aircraft departure runway 14 left via 51 Romeo departure, 28 flight to the 40. Departure frequency 119.75, 4522.
Korean Air 215, describe contact 121.99 over
129 Korean Air 215, thank you.
Delivery Dynasty 261 Heavy. Delivery Dynasty 261 Heavy.
Dynasty 261 heavy standby. A625.
T4 delivery, American 226, good evening, radio check.
American 2256, checking for delivery loading clear.
You reading 555, thank you, American 2256.
delivery to the P3Dv4 CAL261 GMP-TSA.
Korean 125. Loud and clear.
Info delivery, American 225, request IFR clearance to Taipei Songshan International Airport, Edge 5, information, Golf.
America 226, stand by to 225.
Standing by, American 2256.
Korean 655, clearance for your copy.
Great Korean Air 655 Heavy.
Korean 655 Heavy, it's Taipei Songshan, over up for left to be over to 1 Romeo, BULTI Yankee 7 on maintenance 5. Climb and maintain flight level 340, departure frequency 1 minute. Correction 128.7, 4523, request.
Clear to Songshan International Airport, departure only 14 left via BULTI 1 Romeo departure, Yankee 7 on maintenance 5, climb to flight level 340, departure frequency 128.7, 4523, Korean Air 655 Heavy.
655 request, flight contact ground 1.5.
Contact ground to 1.9, Korean Air 655 Heavy, please sir.
Korean 125 clear to Songshan International Airport with press radar 380, information with work.
Korean 1257, stand by. Korean 991, stand by.
Now, whiskey off, one into question, will you check?
Is careful box clear?
Yep.
Korean 542, thank you for waiting. Clearance for your edit copy.
Ready Korean 542.
Korean 542, clear to Taipei Songshan of 14 left to be up BULTI 1 Romeo. Climb and maintain flight level 340, departure frequency 119 and 128.7, 4524 request.
Ready to International Airport to runway 14 left to BULTI 1 Romeo, damage 5, flight level 340, departure 127, and squawk 4524, 542.
Korean 542, request flight on 1.998.
Runway 19, Korean 542, flying
ILS Rwy request IFR to Songshan.
Asiana 147, you are number 2, stand by.
아시아나 A291인데요. 지금 몇 번째 정도 일정 쉘
Asiana 899, you are number 6.
알겠습니다.
Usually Alpha Foxtrot 1 requesting clearance for UFL flight based on the UTUC and off Oxford.
Whiskey Alpha Foxtrot 1 negative. This event during VFR not allowed shower teaming.
Sure, thank you.
There are 3A6 clearance ready.
Go ahead, JJ.
Channel running 14 left to be over 200 mule. Climb flight 300 departure frequency 128.7, 4525, okay. Nice clap. 4525 little bit.
Clear to Snapshot to departure runway 14 left, British Romeo departure. Climb and maintain flight level 300, departure frequency 128.7, squawk 54, correction 4525 for Joshua 36.
There are 3A6 little bit craft and 1.9 a day.
컨택 관도 원천대 힘을가는 노저주요 3A6 수고하셨습니다.
Usually Alpha Foxtrot 1 now flight from UFL Rwy. I'll be glad if you can just check for me and then I'll proceed with the question of clearance. Thank you.
Stand by. I shall show the 7 clearance for your ready to come. I shall 007 clearance for your ready to copy. I shall 007. Hello, 07. Siana 07. Team pilot.
Team for delivery, Dynasty 264, request clearance to Taipei.
Station calling, say again your question.
Dynasty 264.
Dynasty 264 is by 223.
team 40 degree, whiskey alpha for short beats, still standing by.
All stations stand by, please fly wireless. Ashana 1202 transfer you to copy.
Go ahead, Ashana 122.
Ashana 122 cleared Tongsan, offline 140 on non-sponsor to the A6 up to C Bravo 576 Alpha Uniform. Maintain full level 260 departure frequency 128.7 square 4526 4527.
Clear to Changchun International Airport, departure runway 14 left, clear BULTI 1 go, flight level 260, departure frequency 128.7 squawk 427, Ashana 1202.
Ashana 1202 the sky contact ground 908.
Contact 11 121.908.
Ashana 007 ready to copy.
Say again.
Ashana 07 ready to copy.
Asian 007 request I for some sir.
And 007 clearance for your team.
Asian 007 request I out to some sir.
Ashana 007 clearance for you to copy.
Dynasty 264 request I to Songshan.
Dynasty 264.
Delivery.
Temporary Dynasty 68 radio check. Jimpo delivery Evening Dynasty 1688 road check.
Dynasty 1688 loud and clear.
Asian 007 request I out to some sir.
Ashana 007 clearance for you ready to copy.
Yes, he's requesting clearance. He's ready to copy.
Dynasty 1688 standby. Break, Ashana 07 clearance for you ready to copy.
And didn't copy that.
Asiana 007 cleared Tongsan runway 14 left BULTI 1 Romeo departure BULTI Yankee 711 main flight level 30 frequency 128.7 square 4526
Sorry, are you used the word to me?
runway 14 left.
These key alpha for short warnings is first on right arms inside for gorillas. That's correct.
P3Dv4 CAL261 P3Dv4 P3Dv4
Info delivery, Korean Air 6901, you have found 19 radio check. Good evening, Jimbo delivery, FDA16, radio check.
Minus 8 on 60,000.
Import Korean Air 69 over Alpha clearance to Songsan Air Bolivia, proposing flight level 340.
Korean Air 6901 스탠바이 딜레이 많이 발생합니다. 잠시만 기다려주세요.
Just standing by Korean Air 6901.
Asiana 155 clearance for your digit copy.
1155.
Asiana 155 clear to Taipei Songsan Off-runway 14 left via BULTI 1 Romeo, BULTI Yangon Hunter, maintain flight level 360, 45, departure frequency 128.74531 little bit.
Clear to Songsan via BULTI 1 Romeo, departure flight level 60, departure frequency 128.745.
Asiana 55 little bit flight, contact ground 121.9 negative.
129, left, 129, left, 121.9, Asiana 155.
June delivery Dynasty 1688.
Dynasty 1688 standby even. Can't wait.
Delivery Dynasty 261 Heavy, request our sequence number. Delivery Dynasty 261, request our sequence number.
Cancel 8 or 9.
Say again, Dynasty 261.
Euro 4, thank you. Sorry for that.
Confirm number 4, Dynasty 261.
A from?
Roger.
Zero delivery Dynasty 702, require Alpha clearance to Taipei.
Say again, question?
Dynasty 702, require clearance to Taipei.
Dynasty 702, standby, expected 5 minutes to traffic. Thank you for waiting and bringing for that. Dynasty 168 is standby.
딜리버리, 혹시 오늘 이벤트에 텍스트 원전은 불가능한가요?
하긴 합니다만 만일 혼자 앞에서 위로 시퀀스가 밀릴 가능성이 있습니다.
알겠습니다.
네. 혹시 지금
Evening delivery Dynasty 16 on parking 2. Sorry, parking 221 and request IFR to Songsan by level 360.
station clear again your question?
Request IFR to Songsan level 360 Dynasty A16.
Dynasty 816 to traffic and expect delay 20 minutes. I'm very sorry for that.
Roger, stand by, thank you.
Asham 829, thank you for waiting. Clearance for you, ready to copy. Asham 829, flight to Taipei, Songsan, off running 14, left via Bridge-1, Romeo departure, Bridge Yankee 75. Climb and maintain flight with 0, departure frequency 128.7, clock 4532, little bit.
To Songsan Airport, 14 left, 51 departure, 127 unknown and 5, 340, frequency 128.7, Ashana 829.
Ashana 829, Redway Square, contact ground, 1.9, 기다려주셔서 감사합니다.
그럼 이런 부분 주시면 수고 많으시다. 아시아나 829.
Dynasty A32, thank you for waiting. Clearance for you, ready to copy. Dynasty A32, clearance for you, ready to copy.
그 Dynasty A는 적극 스틸 연주를 해가지고 아직 분위기가 안 됐어요.
아, 그러면 보이스로 불러드리는
제가 잘 못 들었습니다.
보이스로 제가 말씀드릴 테니까 텍스트로 리드백 해주시면 되겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다.
Dynasty A3 clear to Taipei, Songsan, upper runway 14, left 1 Romeo, Bridge Yankee 7 on maintenance 5. Climb maintain for runway 310, departure frequency 128.7, squawk 4503 radiowave.
네, 혹시 얼마 기다려야 되는지 아시죠?
선생님, 1257, 한 10분 더 기다리시면 될 것 같아요. 죄송합니다.
네, 지금 한 30분째 기다렸는데. 그러면 원투버스 순서도 날 수 있을까요?
Triple Tower Dynasty 1688. Sorry, can you reply me flex Dynasty 168?
Eight liter contact ground 121.7 121.9.
Triple Tower Dynasty 1688. Just to confirm, what is my secret? Can you reply me? Just to confirm, is my secret.
Please stand by because of the too many traffic.
delivery Korean Air 670 level check.
Korean 670 나왔어요.
Loud and clear, thank you, Korean Air 670.
American 56 Celeron for your ready copy.
Ready to copy, American 2256.
American 2256, thank you for waiting. Flight Taipei Songsan open 362. Correction 1 for left yes. Return Romeo to GMC to the side. Maintain flight level 360. Departure frequency 128.7 scope reported.
Say again, squawk code.
American 256. Squawk 4534.
김포리
American 256, clear to Songsha International Airport via BULTI Romeo departure, runway 14 left, climb and maintain plan 360, departure C12.7, squawk 4534, American 256. Contact ground 121.9 airport.
ground 121.9 수고하셨습니다. Ground 256.
Temporary Korea 6870 request by Portugal to Jeju International Airport. Location flight by 22.
Release parking brakes.
Korea 70. By Korea 670.
Airbusan 7790, request clearance aircraft Songshan Airport, flight level 320, information alpha.
779 standby for your clearance expected to delay 20 minutes.
Flight level standby, 779.
Everybody, this is Korean Air 6901, request tower sequence. See again, Korean Air 6901.
Release parking brakes.
나저 Korean Air 6901, 감사합니다.
Dynasty 261 clearance for your ready copy.
Go ahead, Dynasty 261.
Dynasty 261 for waiting to Songshan runway 14 left via 1 Romeo BULTI Yankee 7 climb and maintain flight level 380, departure frequency 128.7, 4535 BULTI.
Clear to Songshan via BULTI 1 Romeo departure, flight level 380 and squawk 4535, Dynasty 261.
Dynasty 261 121.9, thank you for waiting and thank you for exploration, thank you.
1219er Dynasty 261, good day.
Is ready to taxi to runway 14 left.
Asiana 1202, calling.
Roger, squawk Charlie, Asiana 1202.
Release parking brakes.
Asiana 1202, taxi to holding point, runway 14 left, via November Papa.
Taxi to runway 14 left via November 2 Papa 4 Papa, Asiana 122.
Ground, good evening, Dynasty 261 Heavy Bay 39er and request push and start.
Dynasty 261, hello, push and start first.
QNA 1024.
Fusion Star approved, Dynasty 261. Thank you.
Commencing push.
China 825 runway 14 left, make left turn on top.
컴파로 고생자 가겠습니다. 아시아나 89.
85 right.
Initiate 007 request push and start.
China 37 north, 7% south, road face west, QNA 1024.
Sorry, please wait on.
China 37, say again.
Face or right.
China 007 face left.
Roger. Push and start.
China 007 negative, face left, face Lima.
Roger, face left.
Step parking brakes.
China 89 on contact with power on 8601 first.
Power on 8601, 수고하셨습니다. 아시아나 89.
Move on, American 2256, ready to taxi, runway 14 left. American 226 boarding for runway 14 left via Papa 4 and Papa.
Taxi to holding point runway 14 left via Papa 4 and Papa, American 2256.
Ground density 261 taxi.
Dynasty 261 Scott Charlie, taxi to holding point runway 14 left via Papa 4 and Papa.
Papa 4 Papa, runway 14 left, Dynasty 261.
American 2256 지금 기종이 시리즈인데 아이머드 퍼포먼스 나오나요?
Say again? American 256?
아메리칸 2256 지금 기종이 시리즈인데 FMC 사용해서 아이머드 항로 타실 수 있는 거 맞죠?
네, 가능합니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 다시 하나 원초대로 투 컨택팅 포 파워 118.1
컨택 인포 타워 118.1 러시아나 원투제로투 수고하셨습니다.
Jupiter Ground Rwy Dynasty 188, contact with you. Dynasty 1688, info, go ahead. Ground Dynasty 1688, stand here, get
36 and request push start.
Initiate.
Dynasty 1688% start approved at the southwest, QNH 1024.
Push start approved, face southwest, QNH 1024, Dynasty 688, thank you.
American 2256, contact tower 118.1.
컨택 타워 118.1 수고했습니다. 아메리칸 2256.
Dynasty 261, contacting for tower 118.1, that's in.
1181, Dynasty 261, heavy. Thank you, good day.
Ashana 007 ready.
Tower, good evening, Dynasty 261.
Giving the call sign.
Dynasty 261.
956. 956 from community for tower number 3. Register item 1202, counting incheck transfer 128.7, good day.
컨택 인천 컨트롤 128.7. 감사합니다.
And I have 2256 arrival, make money 1 for left.
Arrival has runway 1 for left, American 2256.
Hotel engine control 128, station 7, Dynasty 882, good day. Asian 007 with you. Ocean 007, good evening, Transport Tower, number 3. Channel 007, good evening, King Tower, number 3. Roger, number 3.
Tower, good evening, Dynasty 168A, taxiway Papa.
American 256, wind is 36, 5 knots, 1 for left, preparation.
1 for left, clear for takeoff, American 2256.
PANSI Tower, National 47, ready to proceed start.
National 147, good evening, import tower, pushback, engine start of good face, northwest, Tennessee, 124, come to Charlie.
Pushing in for facing north and northwest and clean to 1024, National 147.
Come to Charlie.
Yes, Congo Charlie, National 147.
Diamond P361, Ivan, right running 14 left.
11 way, runway 14 left, density 261.
Import Tower, American 2256, airborne.
RFC, American 2256, contact Seoul departure 119.75.
서울 인파처 119명 데시벌 7.5 수고했습니다. 아메리칸 2256.
Diamond P3 760, 5 knots, 1 and 1 4 left, set for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 14 left, density 261.
Tower density 702, to car establish rest.
Airspeed alive.
Diamond P702, good evening, import tower, back engine start of cruise base southwest, Tennessee, first come to Charlie.
80 knots.
Establish rest approved. And base southwest and
V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Diamond P361, contact 35, 119.75.
119.75, density 261. Good day.
Channel 007, make 20, okay, Channel 007.
Departure, good evening, density 261 heavy, 1500 for flight level 280. Correction 380.
Diamond P261, departure, hello, radar contact. Flight, question, climb by SID to fly by 380, low level restriction.
Climb 5 SID to flight level 380, density 261.
American 2256, contact control 128-75.
PANSI 인천 컨트롤 128-7 수고하셨습니다. 아메리칸 2256.
Dynasty 261 cancel SID direct BULTI.
Cancel start direct to BULTI Dynasty 261, thank you.
Dynasty 261, I think low level restriction, time flight at 380.
Okay, no altitude restriction, climb flight over 380, Dynasty 261.
ILS 261 contact Incheon Control 128.7.
127 for PANSI 261 ticket. Incheon Control, good evening, Dynasty 261 Heavy, flight level 152 for flight level 380.
Yeah, 1, 2. 컨트롤 어프로치 119은 decimal 75 감사합니다. 그러네요, 012. Kilo 155. 155. Kilo 155.
Awaiting my airspace with a such terminated 122.122.8. Good day.
122.122.8 수고하신 감사합니다.
Eastern Control, Samsung-3, because the correction, we are departure on a 361.
Samsung-3, wind calmly 6 left, global takeoff.
Wind calm, particularly 361, 703. No, this is 5 because this is 361.
Station 47.
It is 653 because it's good. Only 365.
Station 265 excellent 365 pilot station.
This is pilot station in the 2653.
Station 007 with you.
Station
Away to clear 215.
Clear 215 is beginning on airspace with a subsequently moving to use on 221
American Common 22.8, clear 215입니다.
Roger.
Eastern Control, good evening, Commander 01, passing artillery, maintain level 330.
Runway 901, Eastern Control, good evening, Squawk 100 item.
For 1007, clear 901.
Asian 007, I contact you already.
China 007 was climbing Caliber 320 now.
Roger, climb and maintain 320.
Dynasty 260 and Caliber 160.
Caliber 160, Dynasty 2260.
Dynasty 2260, fly coming to 900.
Confirm flight heading 290. Flight heading 090, Dynasty 2260.
Okay, 005 Delta, this flight level 380. Okay, 005, how much? Number 901 in San Control, contact level 330.
Level 330, clear 901.
Dynasty 2260, become level 160.
Level 160, Dynasty 2260.
There's nothing relatively in San Control, middle contact, flying out of 3 departure, flying in level 3 possible cancel level restriction.
Roger, cancel level restriction, minus 3.
Incheon Control, good evening, Dynasty 1688, contact with you, and passing flight level 163. Shall we say again, Dynasty 168?
Okay. I'm going to do this 653 and quick button running 365. Wind no.
Eagle 153, turn. Eagle 153.
I'm 1 BBS Rwy và 152, cái đây, không có gì đâu.
Number 253 and 152,005 or 5,000 competition.
So the responsibility is ready to pass through the climbing level 360.
Follow a family to pass the 360 and then 253.
Rồi thầy có mình ra một việc không của khách.
In trong không thế.
Hey, this is okay.
이 정도 와서 보이는 예, 그치. One night.
Someone 1.3 climbing level 340.
Okay, please.
P3Dv4 인천 컨트롤 안녕하십니까. ASL 311, flight 340 inbound Dhaka.
ASL 311, good evening, control stop 1010 again.
Stop 1010 again, ASL 311.
ASL 311, you can control and from tomorrow before touchdown, maintain flight 340.
Maintain flight 340, ASL 311.
Thank you for that. It was like implementing full notice, full capacity.
Okay, deliver the flight path, contact for approach 119.75, good night. Contact for approach 119.5, this is Cathay deliver 5, brother. Hotel 31146 direct route for
First is direct route to Delta 311, thank you.
Korean line 012.
2000 got
Korean line 0146 left master.
your market 901. 이전 가져야 PANSI 702 climb to flight 360.
ILS 702 can control radar contact to flying flight 360.
Climb to flight 360, then 702, thank you.
Korean 542 Incheon.
Yeah, Korean 542.
Korean 542 after MUGUS within my area and once a unit for 1-2008. Goodbye.
Roger, package change to unique 수고 많으셨습니다. Korean 542.
Robert?
area 386 Incheon.
Why 386?
Area 386 is also within my area of
Roger, who can say again 386?
So that's
We're in control of Dynasty A16 leaving 160 to 360.
Dynasty 816 Incheon radar contact, continue climbing to level 360.
Roger, continue climbing level 360 Dynasty A16.
Monitor unit common, 386.
Incheon control 901 effect request descent followed by 310 compromise. Thank you, 310, 01.
area 901 Pacific Attack.
Direct forecast 390.
You can check level 190, ready to check.
119 nothing clear.
Once you have to go now.
Some of the videos, this is actually please before when they can fly flat to the 380.
This is your close time.
And the 265, please refer to the climb to flight to the 380.
This is 2653 unable to maintain flight level 340 initially.
Roger, maintain flight level 340.
Airport 311 in Hong Kong.
Alpha 311 from it.
Airport 311 descent to which flight level 160 to push out 1 and 05. Quickly with the raising flight level 340.
Roger, I descend to flight level 180 by door. Report to descend to Alpha 311.
Victor 9个的我来这家是给就是我要跟他说的不是这个关系的120
Premier 119, Premier 1119, next to Station declining runway 6 via pilot position. Flying level maintain 1000, path 1010. Channel 155 inside.
Channel 155 right.
Channel 155 leaving my airspace with approach terminating 131 forward. This is not extra flight.
I think this one this way and
Mayday. Issue engine fail. Issue still issue still seconds.
Attention drive from G5 video, passing flight 140 for flight number 360.
Everyone 35, Hotel Grand Trail, contact, continue flight 360 final.
Climb to flight 360 on G5.
Radar wondering 229 parking level 176 for 340.
Well, the 30905, in terms of radar contact, continue flying level 340. Copy. Holding control.
PANSI 264.
ILS Rwy, I'm reading my instead of the terminator will see for 150 emphasis.
9122 display, good day, and ILS 264.
Engine control, AFL 311, we are now reading flight level 340, send to flight level 80 by Google.
Okay, 311 right.
China 007 requesting emergency landing.
Right.
National 007.
National 007.
Schedule 265, 3 climbing, flight level 360. Schedule 3.
Schedule 2653.
Schedule 562, position 258, you are requested RG.
Say again, your request. This is 80, sir.
Schedule 265, you are please completely say again.
This is license 380, sir.
Schedule 265, flight level 380, please.
The time maintain license 380, this is 53 above.
Romeo 901 intent.
now, incheon crew now 01 request system now.
Romeo 901 to 10-3, whiskey 11,000, 5 suspect.
Roger, total sky 1 including 901.
Romeo 901 required to on a 3 to left of
incheon crew 01 request because the record is for the one in light.
Romeo 901 5.
Roger, right.
Discover to every time 7 by now, passing flight level. Every time 7 by now, incheon control weather contact continues climbing flight level 360. Continue climb flight level 360, 77 by now.
Incheon control, green mean density 1252 with you and now posting level 170, density 125.
And 1.5 incheon control and break continues climbing flight level 60.
maintain the beam flight level 20 advance to 1252.
Aircraft 311 report passing flight level 270.
I confirm ILS Rwy.
Report flight level 270.
The same flight level, report to flight level 200, ILS Rwy. Thank you.
Additional 849 Additional 849 F MUGUS with airspace for the first terminal 1.1
In chapter 1, we are now flight level 2.
Seven. Northwest AFL 311 contact total approach 119.1.
Contact total approach 119.75. First one 감사합니다. 47.
Runway 901. Expected to your Alpha 18
Victor Alpha 18 line 01.
and your 1 9,000 to HP 1064.
Incheon Chroma 901 second finish please.
Running and 1064.
1062 901.
901 finish 1024.
24 Roger 1024.
Romeo 901, fly heading to 60, continue between dinosaurs.
60 9,000, Kenya 901.
Airport 901.
Control control, 777 again.
Airport 901, fly heading 250.
No.
Romeo 901, descend to 7,000.
7,000 901.
And altitude 779.
I see you in your time. Romeo 901, maintain 5,000.
5,000, Kenya 901.
901, first rail system.
Altitude Papa Oscar November India Kilo 779.
Eastern Curve 901, verify report to ground over inside.
Romeo 901, descend on maintain file, just increase the rate over descend.
5,000, rate of descent, Kenya 901.
Romeo 901, on left heading 020, descend on maintain 40.
020, 4,000, Kenya 901.
Engine control position about 2352, pressing fire level 230.
Evacuate 5, inventory way, and climbing flight level 382.
Continue climb fire level 382, 2352.
Final physical engine control.
SALMI
1228 for density 261. Good day, thank you.
Range 901, maintain wind potential 23,000, clear the fuel Alpha, long range 1 right approach, report is coverage.
Maintaining 3,000, total fuel Alpha runway 1 right, report, and
Zero descend maintain 4,000.
첫 번째로 디포스하죠. 저희가 155.
About 155, resume normal speed.
resume normal speed, about 155.
National 127, heading 070, Paris.
License 070, clear the ILS Rwy, approach here, National 7.
Clear 215, maintain 6,000, Tunis 1020.
Maintain 3, separation 6,000, connect 1 to the connect 15.
November 905, X-ray Sierra, climb maintain 50190.
Climation 190, 5 X-ray.
About 155, heading 360.
heading 360, 145.
Clear 215, fly heading 210, Victor to final postport.
Turn right heading 200, and later like at the far next course, clear 215.
National 127, contact Taipei Tower 118.7, good night.
Tower 187, National 127, good night.
About 155, turn right heading 030, descend maintain 2,800.
처음에 heading 330, and descend to 2,800, 155.
November 905, X0, contact Taipei Go 125, good night.
Also just more 5 good night, and then 05 X-ray.
Clear 215, X-flight descend and cancel 250 restriction.
This is 250 or less, clear 215.
Negative, maintain speed for losing altitude, expedite descent. So, cancel 250 restriction.
Roger, expedite to descend to 6,000 and cancel speed restriction, clear 215.
Number 155, turn right heading 050.
turn heading 050, 145.
Clear 215, resuming with the same rate, reduce speed to 20 knots.
Reduce 220, clear 215.
Clear 215, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 5,000.
270, 5,000, clear 215.
People 155, turn right heading 070, clear as runway 10 approach.
통일이 070, 클래스 110, 클래스 10, 2145.
People 155 in Taipei Tower 118.7. Good night.
근데 타이페이터 118.7은 6분 맞춰버려요. 어디 짜지?
Again. 215, turn right heading 02.
heading to 20, clear 215.
Runway 215, descend and maintain 2,800.
2,800, clear 215.
Runway 215, turn right heading 050.
Seven heading, clear 215.
Runway 28, turn right heading 050.
050, clear 215.
Clear 215, reduce speed to 1 knot.
Reduce 218, clear 215.
Contact for Chicago 54 to maintain flight about 200.
Clear 542, Taipei approach, good evening. Cancel speed restriction, increase speed to 280 knots or greater. Descend 6,000, QNH 1020.
QNH 20, maintain speed or greater, to maintain 6,000, high speed is an approach, QNH 542, thank you.
Clear 215, turn right heading 215. Clear 215, turn right heading 070, clear ILS Rwy 10 approach.
Heading 070, clear that on a approach, clear on 215.
Taipei approach, Philippine Twitter is expectable 170 approaching Bravo.
Philippines control heavy approach, roger, it's there runway left, descending maintain 5000, QNH 020. Philippine 310, descending maintain 5000. 5000. Runway 215, contact Taipei Tower 18.7, good night.
Contact Taipei Tower 18.7, 215, center.
Runway 542, expedite.
Expedite descent to 542.
Taipei approach channel 155 with you, the main device
National 155, heavy approach, clean, descending maintain 6000, QNH 1020.
Descending maintain 6000, QNH 1020.
310, expedite descent, we are just 45 miles to touchdown. National 155 is able cross Alpha Papa in at or below 10,000, descending maintain 6,000.
Alpha Alpha Papa Uniform 1 Zulu.
155 Alpha Papa uniform at or below 1, descending maintain 6,000.
Alpha Papa Uniform 100,000, descending 6,000, National 155.
Runway 542 for heading 210, descending maintain 5,000. Runway 542 heading 210.
210, clearing 52.
Philippine 310, cross Jeremy at about 5,000, clear ILS Rwy 05, left approach. Philippine 310, complete unique weather.
Disregard
Philippine 310, revive now, turn left heading 360, descending maintain 4,000. Philippine 310, turn left heading 360.
Churchill 386, direct Alpha Papa Uniform, maintain flight 000.
Situation 386, approach descending maintain 6,000, QNH 1019.
Remember maintain 1000, QNH 1019, or Churchill 386. Approach current capture request level 3.
Clear 542, you can resume normal speed, but expedite descent please. Descent rate more than 2,000 feet per minute.
Roger, within normal speed and expedite 6,000 feet.
Philippine 310, turn left, and again turn left, heading 270.
For 310, sorry about that. Wait, my airport.
Runway 5 turn right, hit 250, descend and maintain 4,000.
2,000, 3,500.
Philippine 310, QNH 1019.
For Philippine 312.
Runway 542, turn right, heading 330.
Cherry, Korea 542.
Runway 51, right, heading 30.
Turn right hand 330, Korea 542.
Philippine 310, continue, turn left, heading 09, descend and maintain 3.
Left heading 0, descend and maintain 3,000 for Philippine 310.
Channel 155, fly heading 2, back to the final.
Y10, channel 155.
Channel 155, descent rate 2,000 feet per minute or more.
Okay, this is 2,000 before possible or more. Channel 155.
Channel 540 and maintain 3,000.
3,000, Korea 542.
Channel 155, descend and maintain 5,000.
This is 5,000, channel 155.
turn right heading 050.
350, Korea 542.
Heading 050.
050, Korea 542.
Philippine 310, turn left heading 080.
010 for Philippine 310.
Heading 080.
080 for Philippine 310.
5 descend and maintain 2,800.
Descend 2,800, Korea 542.
To Christian GGO 86, reduce speed to 230 now.
Reduce the speed to 30, not the 036.
Falcon 210, descend and maintain 2000.
15, reporting to Wakefield.
Channel 155, maintain 280 knots for break rate, greater descent rate, turn right heading 250 now.
Reaching 50 knots channel 1.
Korean 542, turn right heading 070, clear Irish runway, approach.
So right heading 070, clear rough runway 10 approaching 542.
Channel 155, turn right heading 290.
Right heading 290, channel 155.
BB10, descend and maintain 2500, clear Irish runway 05, left approach.
Lady Johnson 500 to 05 left approach.
Korean 542, tower, contact Taipei Tower 118.7 tonight.
182 from Korean 5. Thank you very much. Good night.
Channel 155, continue to turn right heading 010.
Continue turn right heading 010, channel 155.
Visual 386, reduce speed to 200 now.
Reduce speed 200 knots, just 360.
Channel 155, descend and maintain 2800.
And 800, channel 155.
Channel 155 now, reduce speed to 100.
Reduce speed 190 knots, channel 155.
So,
This one, heavy gradient, heavy control procedure, one to arrival and maintain variable 380.
Upper 10 arrival, maintain variable 380, density 261.
Thursday 264 December 10th, 2000.
II Center, American 2256, good evening.
Approaching Belva, maintaining flight level 360.
Welcome to 250 traffic control. Proceed on 210 arrival, maintain flight level 360.
Expect Anbu 1 to arrival, maintain flight level 360. American to 256.
China 829, descend maintain flight level 200.
Level 200, China 829.
Taipei, Taiwan Control, China 102 with your flight level 300.
China 1202 traffic control. Proceed on 210 arrival.
Expect Anbu 1 to arrive, China 102.
Taipei Controller, good evening, Dynasty 168A, maintain flight level 360.
Dynasty 168A, good evening. Taipei Control, proceed on 210 arrival, maintain flight level 360.
Roger, proceeding Anbu 10 arrival, maintain flight level 360, Dynasty 1688.
Dynasty 264 traffic range 101 minus.
Single minus C264. Disregard. Dynasty 264, what is the QMH?
Dynasty 264 traffic range 1019.
Thank you, QMH 1019, Dynasty 264.
Agenda 829, contact Taipei Control 126.17.
Taipei Control 126.17, Pomona, receive officer.
Taipei Control 126.17.
1267 Dynasty 261, good day.
American 256, contact Taipei Control 12.
10,
Agenda 829, Control Roger.
Taipei Control, good evening, Dynasty 261 Heavy and flight level 380.
Dynasty 261 Heavy for Control Roger.
Taipei Control, American 2256, good evening, maintaining flight level 360, approaching Beruba.
American 226 Control Roger.
Taipei Control, good evening, Dynasty 168A, contact with you, maintain flight level 360.
168 Control Roger.
Taipei Control, Asiana 1202, maintaining flight level 300.
Asiana 1202 Control Roger. Dynasty 261, ready descend to reach flight level 200 at Copa.
Descend to reach flight level 200 at Cobra. Do you need me to descend maintain 10,000 at Ampubia, Dynasty 261?
Dynasty 261, standby. Please to the top.
Roger.
Dynasty 261 descend maintain flight level 200 and already.
We're ready to descend maintain flight level 200, Dynasty 261.
Good evening, Taipei Control. Asiana 47, you're at flight level 340 with you. Asiana 147 Control Roger. Taipei Control, Civilian 2653, position 90.
Lane Air Flight 387.
20JJ Alpha 2653 can control Roger. If there ain't no more, make us leave from cockpit for 5 minutes. Sorry, but yeah, Roger. Runway 1136 when ready to descend and maintain flight level 170. Runway 1136 when ready to descend and maintain flight level 170.
Descend and maintain power 170, Towers 126.
Instrument is 2 never descend and maintain 10,000. Cabin connection 1019.
Descend and maintain 10,000, connection 1019, 上海出门了。
Taipei approach, ILS 2744 request westward.
Seven 2744 to Michael Kilo Golf.
Please say again for ILS 2744. Mike to Golf. Thank you.
Runway continuing flight 6 descend and maintain for about 200.
Descend maintain flight level 200, American 2256.
Train one back to the cockpit. Shanghai 147, turn right heading 270. 270, 안전하고 27. Shanghai 147, X52, right heading 270. Maintain flight level 270, Arsenal 47. Is next to the curve right heading 270. Maintain flight level 34. 270 maintain flight level 240, Arsenal 47.我感觉轨问题在于7比较出面前在吹血表。 Asia A2 American P3Dv4 US China A2 American P3Dv4
confirm here, Ocean A2 Liner. Thank you much. And before additional one, Ocean A2 Liner.
American 702.
702 copy. Break is China 147, turn left heading 220.
P3 往下龙波7。
Connected China 147, turn left heading 220, heading 220.
P3 往下龙波7。
China 1202 Taipei. China 1202 Taipei. P361 Campaign Taipei approach 125.1.
1251 density 261 today. Approach to lead density 261 can be flight over 246 or flight over 200.
261 heavy division Taipei approach 7,000 and 0.1.
Confirm 6,000 density 261. December has 6,000 and 1019 density 261.
Let me see that from this bit to 25 to come. Good evening, Plan 36 for climbing to 2,400 feet for 3,000. 7601 Taipei approach Rackham, climbing and 50240 and 0 charging. Climb flight level 240 and confirm that to direct to Charlie. The one. Control 1 2 1 control 1 2 3 6 About 216 flight contact Taipei, control 1 2 6 7. Roger 27 Taipei.
Taipei approaching Roger 27.
Roger 27 Taipei approach, maintain 4,000 bridge 1019er and 6 runway 05 left.
Runway 05 left is maintain 4,000 even 57. Approaching 2027, can we make a left orbit for further descent?
2027, Roger, hold a Jamie as published for descent.
Go ahead, Jamie, as published as for. Approach American 2256, good evening, maintaining flight level 200, approaching Opera.
American 2256, good evening, Taipei approach, descent 6000, traffic crash 1019, is runway 10.
Descent maintain 6000, PH 1019, expect runway 10, American 256.
Taipei approach, good, average scales 126, review for ILS 170. Skyways 1136 Taipei, approach the line. Skyway 1136 Taipei, approach the runway 05 left and descent maintain 6000 Taipei 1019. Expect 05 left and descend maintain 6000, Skyways 126. Agenda 829, descend maintain 5000, you are too high.
5000, Agenda 829.
Agenda 829, maintain current heading to you for another approach. That maintain 4000.
Maintain current heading, Agenda 829.
Agenda 829, turn left heading 310.
Left heading 310, Agenda 829.
approach EVA 027, we request another left orbit.
EVA 027, roger. After this orbit, after next orbit, maintain heading 08.
Roger, after next orbit, EVA 027.
Let's see picture 100 as control 126.79. 126.7 for band 36, access control, clear next time for that. Skyways 1126, reduce 3225, now descend and 5000. Skyways 1136, reduce 3225, now descend and 5000. Reduce speed to 50 knots, until you maintain 5,000 scours on P6.
Taipei approach China 120, maintaining flight level 200.
China 1202 Taipei, approach descent and 6000 telemeters 101. Push telemeters 1020.
Say again, please.
China 1202 descent and 6000 and telemeters 1020.
Descend and maintain 10,000, QNH 1020, National 20.
That was 1136, reduce speed to minimum clean speed. Reduce speed to minimum clean. That was 126. Let's run out 120 descend and maintain 6000 now.
Roger, descend and maintain 6,000, National 132.
Taipei approach, good evening, Dynasty 1.
22620, descend maintain 5000.
5000, Dynasty 261.
Dynasty, good evening, Dynasty. Taipei, this is Rock. Taipei approach, good evening, Dynasty 168A, contact with you and maintain flight level 200, request continue descent.
Dynasty 168A, good evening, Taipei approach, descend maintain 6000, Taipei country 1020.
Descend maintain 6. Roger, descend and maintain 6,000, Taipei QNH 1020, and expect runway 10, Dynasty 168A.
Departure 270 maintain 3000 and maintain heading 080 until it's established on collider clear eyes runway 05 left approach. Descend maintain 3500 and clear eyes 05 left approach. Departure 227.
Copy approach, dynasty 261 approaching zone B.
Dynasty 261 clear eyes runway 10.
Clear eyes runway 10, dynasty 261. Thank you.
Arizona 829er, turn right, heading 120.
Right heading 120, Arizona 829er.
American 22567 and 5000.
Maintain 5000, American 256. Good evening, Taipei approach, L Busan, 793, the 10. Establish on local at 05 left, about 027.
Dynasty 261 contact Taipei Tower 179.
181, dynasty 261. Thank you for taking.
Departure 27 contact Taipei.
Tower, good evening, dynasty 261, ILS Rwy 10.
Dynasty 261, runway 10, wind 080 degrees 12 knots, crash 1020, K to land.
Clear to land, runway 10, dynasty 261.
Taipei Tower, good evening, about 027 ILS runway 05 left.
Eva 027, runway 05 left, wind 100 degrees 15 knots, crash 1019, clear to land.
Wind copy, runway 05 left, clear to land, Eva 027.
Dynasty A32, okay, runway via Echo 1, taxi to gate number 5 via Echo.
63 to number 5, via Echo, Dynasty A32.
Tower, good evening. Towers 1136 with you. Established 7 miles.
Skyway 1136, runway 05 left, wind 100 degrees 15 knots, dredge 1019, clear to land.
Clear to land 05 left, Skyway 1136.
500.
EVA 027, vector runway via number 8, taxi to gate on trace.
Minimums.
Taxi to gate by my choice and vector runway by November 8, EVA 027 today.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Dynasty E641 ready for pushing start.
Dynasty 641, pushback and start route, roll, face southwest.
Push and start approved, face southwest, Dynasty 641.
Dynasty into its first left, engine shutdown.
Can I... Dynasty 261, taxi to indicate bound choice.
Taxi to gate Dynasty 261.
快点来帮子强救我！
所以我等一下上 APP 还是上套位？
他说他要给你APP。
好，那我 APP。
Tower Skyway 136, vacate to number 5.
Skyway 1136, taxi to gate Delta 2, then number 5.
Taxi to gate November 5. Skyway 136.
Tower, American 2256, good evening, approaching runway 10.
American 2256, runway 10, wind 080 degrees 11 knots, flash 1020, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 10, American 2256.
Dynasty 641, ready for taxi. Dynasty 641, taxi, they are number 1. Also to runway 05 left.
Taxi by November 1, hold short, runway 05 left, Dynasty 641.
Tower Eva 027 parking at Alpha 3. Thank you for your AT service. Good day.
You're welcome. Good night.
请前往安排。